Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrea and today I'll guide you through an energizing yoga practice. So if you're feeling unmotivated or even stiff, this practice is for you. You will not need any props for the practice. And we can start already in a cross-legged seated position. If this is not uncomfortable for you, you can place a blanket or a block below your glutes, or you can sit in Virasana or even on a chair at the beginning of the practice if you prefer. And from here we can close our eyes, paying attention to the rhythm of our breath, and taking the chance in these first moments to set an intention for today's practice. Do I want to dedicate the practice to myself, to my effort, to my commitment to yoga, or to someone else, or to a cause or a purpose that's really personal? And I'll let you a couple of moments here while focusing on the breath to really take one thought, one purpose, one word, one person, and dedicate the following practice to it. So take one big inhale through the nose and one big exhale through the nose. And again, one big through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And we'll start with a bit of a breath work. So we can place both hands with the fingers interlaced behind the head. You can open your eyes here. And what we'll do is inhaling, open up the chest, extend both elbows to the side, and exhale around the spine and bring both elbows together. In, X. In, we can start slow here, at our own rhythm, and then we can accelerate the pace until we hear and feel the breath pumping. Okay? So you can follow along or go at your own pace. You can do it with your eyes closed to really draw your attention inwards. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Bring both arms towards the sky. Open your hands as if they were cups receiving from the sky. And here, inhale. Inhale at your maximum. And just hold your breath here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a strong exhale through the mouth. Release both hands on your laps. Again, bring both arms towards the sky. Big inhale. 3 little sniff from the nose. Hold it here. And a double exhale through the mouth. Bring your hands on your laps. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Get back to your regular breath. And then slowly open your eyes. Back to the present. Then from here, we can come into hands and knees, into our tabletop position, making sure we find a squared tabletop position, meaning that we have 90 degrees angle on your forearms and on your quads. So we create like real table. It's real about how do you see a table? Is it in an oblique shape? No, it's actually straight. So this is what we really want to recreate here. And with our hands forward and our gaze forward, we start doing some small circles starting from our hips in a clockwise direction. So they can be small at the beginning and then we can extend them always more. Or we can go slow. So if you have, a very fast life with lots of pressures and chores and you want to unwind a bit things down into this practice, you can keep a quieter pace. Or if you want to create some heat and you want to challenge maybe a bit yourself, or you want to feel some areas which feel uncomfortable or stiff, you can accelerate the pace on a clockwise circles. Good. So in this case, in this first pose, our hands are towards 12 o'clock. And 5 more breaths here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. And then of course the other side. Keep pressing your hands on the floor. Select your own speed here. And again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. Now we'll open up both hands, so the right hand towards 3 o'clock and the left hand towards 9 o'clock. So we have them to the sides, okay? And from here, we'll repeat the same. So we'll go clockwise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then change side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. And then things get a bit more challenging because we'll flip both hands with our fingertips pointing towards our knees. And here, again, with repetition, we go in a clockwise direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And of course, your body will start feeling the heat, and the opposite side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. And of course, we're missing one side, which is both hands towards the center of the mat. So with the middle finger touching each other, okay? And from here again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, center, and the other side, anti-clockwise direction, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to a regular tabletop. And we can actually now sit on our heels and shake our wrists. Good. So of course now our wrists, the mobility of our wrists, of our joints is definitely better, and it is prepared for the practice ahead. So what we'll do first of all, it's sitting on our heels with our hands forward, so it's like a balasana, but will not drop all the way down to balasana. What we'll do here is come forward with the knees to the ground, so it's like a variation of upward dog with our knees on the floor, and then back. Look always forward and inhale, come forward, open the chest, exhale back. Inhale, open the chest, exhale back, and the movement here, it's really starting from the hips, okay? Really exploring the whole mobility into this bidimensional movements, forward and back. And of course then we can extend a bit the movement. So what we can do, it's going forward, then moving towards the right, coming back on our heels, and then getting back in front through the left. So we are in a clockwise direction here. It's about the spin. So we are shifting from a bidimensional movement to a three-dimensional movement, feeling all of the side of our circumference from 9 to 12 to 3 to 6. And then the opposite side. So 3, 12, 9, and 6, exploring the area around us, getting out of our comfort zone, and then getting back with our hips on our heels. And here what we'll do is extending the left arm towards the left and open the right towards the right. And breathe here. You can stay on your fingertips with your left hand. And then change side. So you can see your fingertips with your right hand and open the left towards the left. And back with both hands in front of you. And you can drop your forehead to the ground for a couple of breaths in Balasana. So with the next inhale, look forward, come back into tabletop, tuck your toes, and find the first downward dog of the day with your knees bent, pressing the hands on the floor, elevating your hips, and really feeling the two dimension and the pull from your hips that makes you want to really elevate your glutes towards the sky, creating a V shape with your entire body. You can keep, of course, your knees bent or micro bended, or you can even pedal a bit your dog, extending one leg at a time by dropping one heel at a time towards the mat. Good, and from here, inhale, elevate the right leg towards the sky, exhale here, and inhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Good, you can drop the left knee to the floor, and inhale, elevate both hands, interlace your fingers behind your head, and then exhale, bring both hands to the floor. You can plant the left hand on the floor and then open up the right arm and the right hand towards the sky in this gentle twist. And then if your body allows it, you can actually place your right hand onto the right knee. You can open and rotate your right foot towards 10 o'clock. And then from here, you can bend your left knee and grab the left knee, the left ankle with your right hand in this twist. So with each inhale, we rise, and exhaling, we twist towards the right. And then exhale, come back to center and come back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Again here, inhale this time, the left leg comes up towards the sky, exhale it here, and inhale, step the left foot in between your hands, drop the right knee, drop the right foot, and elevate both hands towards the sky, interlace both fingers behind your head. Expand here, bring both elbows towards each other, and your gaze goes up and forward. Exhale here, both legs on the floor, both hands on the floor. You can plant the right one just below your right shoulder, and with next inhale you can open up the left arm towards the sky. Your gaze follows your left hand. And you can stay in this position if you wish, or if not, if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can place your left hand onto the left knee. Then you can rotate the left foot towards 10 o'clock here. And then bend the right knee, so your right leg, and you can grab it. You can grab the right ankle with your left hand. So you inhale here, you rise up, and you exhale, twist. And keep twisting and turning with each exhale. And then the last one, come back forward and come back into downward facing dog. So find your downward facing dog with your knees bent, and you can inhale here, exhale, extend both heels towards the floor. Inhale, come back into plank, and exhale back into downward facing dog with your knees bent. And again, inhale, drop both heels towards the floor. Inhale, come into plank, and exhale back into downward dog with your knees bent. Inhale here, exhale, drop the heels. Inhale, plank, exhale, down dog, knees bent. Inhale here, exhale, drop the heels. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward dog, knees bent. Inhale here, exhale, heels to the floor. Inhale, plank, exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. So now you can drop your knees to the mat, and we'll use the mat to do a bit of variations here. So what we can do here, it's rolling the back part of the mat this way, if you prefer, or if you have a blanket, it works the same. I'm using the mat because probably most people watching do not have a blanket. So once you do so, we can actually place both heels on the mat, so on the fold here, and this will help us to move forward on the balls of our feet, okay, in the following poses. So basically from here, what we can do is measure the distance of 2 fists between the arches of our feet, place the fingertips on the ground, inhale, look forward, and exhale, forward fold. You can grab the opposite elbows with opposite hands here, drop your head, micro bend your knees, of course, and then inhaling, come to a tabletop midway, and exhale, fold. Again, inhale, take your chest parallel to the ground, and exhale, fold. One last time. Inhale, parallel to the floor, exhale. Good. So now bring your fingertips on the ground. Perfect. You can walk with your fingertips in front of you. Your gaze follows your fingertips. Beautiful. So here you can really feel both direction, okay? So your hips, which are pulling backwards, your fingertips, which are pulling towards the front of the mat. Good. And then from here, with the next inhale, we can draw both hands towards 2 o'clock. So you can feel the stretch in the left side of your body here. Inhale and exhale.
You can even come a bit further with your hands. And then with the next exhale, come back to center. Inhale, come to the left. Exhale, come to center. Grab the opposite elbows. Forward fold. And then rise both heels. Step out of the mat. Release it. And then slowly, gradually bring both heels, both sitting bones to the ground. Beautiful, until you find a seated position. So from seated position, you can open up your legs. It can be the size, the width of the mat, or even a bit more. And first of all, we can place both hands to the floor. We can elevate the chest. We can even roll again the mat to place it below our glutes in order to elevate a bit the pose. And of course, the blanket will do it perfectly. And then inhaling, elevate here, and exhale, fold. You can place both hands in front of you. And of course, you can stay with your knees micro-bended, so you don't want to, we want to give priority to the contact, of course, of the quads with the abdomen. But in this case, we really can stay with the knees micro-bended. And what we can do here now is placing the left hand on top of the right ankle and open up towards the back with the right hand. And then we bring and scoop all the way to the left ankle, our right hand, and we open towards the back with the left arm. And again, semicircle. The left hand comes on top of the right ankle, and we open to the right. And we do the same thing, right hand, left ankle, open towards the left. And let's make this movement a bit more dynamic now. And every time that we come forward, we exhale and we fold with our back. And as we do this exercise, we can notice how each fold will be better and will allow us to discover new possibilities for our body. As if it was a wave into the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And you can do this as many times as you want. We can go forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to center. Good. So now we can open a bit more our legs. Okay, so there is no right or wrong, of course, here. You can simply see where your body allows it today. And from here, you can simply stay in this position if this is already challenging for you, okay? So we always try to find the sweet spot between it's too easy and it hurts. So really want to find that gray area here, making sure that your sitting bones are elevated if you're struggling in this position. And from here, let's just pay attention to our breath. Simply inhale here and open the chest. And exhale, fold. So you want the fold to be done from the hips. You don't want to round the spine. So we will eventually round the spine at the very end, but in this phase, you really want to have a straight spine here. Inhale here, and exhale, fold a bit more. Perhaps you can walk with your hands a bit forward. You can inhale and rise, exhale, fold, following the rhythm, the wave of your breath, and with each exhale, allowing to reach the shore as, you know, the tide does every day. And then once you find your sweet spot, you can stay here. You can breathe in, breathe out, be in the present moment. Then inhale, slowly come back, bring both legs together, and then slowly you can draw your entire body to the floor. So good. All right. So before going to Shavasana, I just have a couple of more things to add to the practice. So first of all, Setu Bandhasana. So you want to walk with your feet until you almost reach your glutes, but it really depends on how you're more comfortable. So what I usually use as a guideline is placing both hands to the side of the body and placing the heel where my hands and my fingertips arrive. Okay. And then from here, what we will do is inhaling, elevating from our hips, our pubic bone towards the sky, then drawing both hands behind the back, interlacing the fingertips, drawing the shoulders back, and from here, inhale and rise up with your front body, Setu Bandhasana. So you don't want to fold your neck towards the chest. Always make sure that you have an opening there to really make sure that your neck is not suffering from the pose. And you can press your feet and your hands to the floor so you can elevate always more, opening your Setu Bandhasana here to counterbalance the poses and the folds we did earlier. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly, one vertebra at a time, we release the entire body to the floor. Good. So keep your legs where they are, so bent. You can bend them and hug them to your chest, and you can rock left and right to create a massage for your back at the end of the practice. And then you can release your entire body, your legs and your feet to the ground. Good. So today I'll guide you in a breathing technique that we will do while in Shavasana, in corpse pose, which is a technique that we usually do seated, which is Nadi Shodhana, or the alternate nostril breathing. So you can actually stay with your eyes closed and place your middle finger in between your eyebrows. Okay, I'm doing it with my right hand, but feel free to do it with your left hand if you prefer. And then each time we will breathe, so it goes like this basically. We will block the right nostril with our thumb and inhale from the left nostril. Then we will hold our breath, open the right nostril and close the left with our ring finger and exhale from the right. Then we will simply inhale from the right, we will hold it, we will block the right nostril with a thumb, open the left, releasing the ring finger, exhaling, and then inhaling. This is how it will go. And I'll guide you through a couple of rounds of Nadi Shodhana breath. So we'll start inhaling from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can release your hand and get back to your regular breathing rhythm. Feel if there is any difference since the beginning of the practice, since the beginning of the breath work. And you can stay here listening to your breath, allowing for Shavasana to happen. And you can keep staying in Shavasana for as long as you wish, for 3 more, 5 more, 10, half an hour, whatever your body is asking. I'll finish my practice here. I thank you for stopping by to take the time to practice with me today, and of course thank your body and your commitment for today's practice. So if you have any comments, any feedbacks, or you have questions about my practices, feel free to contact me, to leave a comment. And if you wish to have more of those practices, you can subscribe to the channel so you'll get notified when a new one will be out in the channel. So thanks again, guys. Namaste. Ciao.